Welcome to Word Before Work, Week 3. We're going to be talking about John chapter 1, verse 29 today. It's going to be our last week in John chapter 1. John chapter 1, 29 occupies a striking place in the biblical timeline. Genesis lays out for us that mankind was created for union with God. And we existed in union with God until the devil, the serpent, tempted Adam and Eve in the garden to sin. Since that occasion, mankind has been held in bondage to sin through death and its accompanying pain and suffering. In Genesis chapter 3, as God was explaining to Adam and Eve the difficulties of their new life, he included a gem, a little indicator of the hope that was to come. And this is Genesis chapter 3, verse 15, and it's actually God talking to Satan, and he says this: I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel. Now, the main point of this verse is that the offspring of the woman, this man, this human being, was going to crush the head of Satan. He's going to crush the serpent's head. For 4,000 years, mankind waited for that man to show up on the world scene and destroy the devil and defeat the works that he had been exercising. Enter John 1:29. Finally, after all this time, the perfect Lamb of God, was standing in front of John the Baptist, preparing to take the sin of the world upon himself through his death on the cross. Because Jesus Christ was the substitutionary atonement for our sin, and because he rose again the third day, defeating death, Satan was completely defeated. Satan's head was completely crushed. Why? Well, the tools that he used to keep mankind separated from God have now been rendered useless. They've been ripped out of his hands. Sin has been taken care of, and death has been taken care of. Through Christ, we can once again live in union with God. What a moment for John the Baptist. One day, those who have saving faith in Jesus Christ will live in an eternal kingdom where we are completely free from sin, Satan, death, and pain. They will have zero presence there. Now we're the ones waiting for that kingdom to be realized. Christ will come again and establish his kingdom here. It's the story of the entire Bible. It's the redemptive story, the creation of mankind, the fall of mankind, the loving God sending his own son to purchase us back, to buy us back, so that we can live forever in union with him. Let's be like John the Baptist, who when Jesus came to him, he said to everybody around him, "Behold the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world."